We invest in restaurants. And I get a question all the time, which is, what is the most important metric that I should be tracking? And that doesn't sound like a very smart question because, of course, restaurants need to track many metrics, but it is actually very astute. And I want to tell you why. The answer to that question is the most important metric of all by a multiple you should be tracking is your revenue growth rate of change. So how much on a percentage basis did your revenue evolve from last year to this year or last quarter to this quarter? Why is that? Because the answer to that question makes all the difference in the world from those who are way up here in the industry versus those that are not. So let me explain. Category leaders, those who typically earn as much as their next 7 to 9 direct competitors as a group, pursue having same-store revenue growth rates that are consistently higher than their competitors year after year as their number one priority. Why? Because if you out-earn your competitors in terms of revenue year after year, your income compounds at a faster rate even than your revenue. And that compounding income means that you are out-earning competitors on an increasing basis to therefore be able to out-invest them on a growing basis. And as you out-invest, you're able to grow even faster through that investment. And you get into this virtuous cycle of out-earn to out-invest, to out-earn, to out-invest, and you are on the top of that bifurcation. You are now winning in this business. That is the singular greatest achievement of category leaders. They figured that out. What happens to everybody else? Well, if you are facing a competitor who is doing that on a relative basis, you are under-earning them on an increasing basis. Therefore, you are under-investing them on an increasing basis. Therefore, you are then under-earning again. So you're going from under-earn to under-invest to under-earn to under-invest. And you see how our industry gets bifurcated. You want to be here. You might likely be here, or you're somewhere stagnated in the middle, okay? But either way, they are earning as much as their next 7 to 9 direct competitors as a group, and everybody else is sharing in income crumbs. And if you track this metric and try to outperform your competitors on revenue growth rate, that is where the secret sauce happens in our business.